hear people in the recording now. So yeah, alrighty.
Okay, this is good.
Here, I'm gonna
Okay.
start. So
Yeah.
Oh, give me 1 second.
Hello.
1 second. 1 second. 1 second.
okay,
I gotta turn you down a little bit.
where's
All right.
all right? Let
Start
me.
recording here.
I gotta pop open each person's windows.
Yeah, Modo's kind of weird.
Yeah,
The
it's like, wait,
commander thing.
you sure you want to do this? Oh, hey. All right. 3, 2, 1. Hello, everybody. This is Diego Brando on Magic Online, and today we are doing some Pauper Commander. So just to align with the rules of Commander on Magic Online, we had to basically just... Where do I show my command zone?
Yeah.
Well,
I
I
think
guess
you
I'll
have to-
accept winning the die
yeah.
roll. Maybe that'll satisfy it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But so we had to pick uncommon legendaries as our commanders. Yeah, so
Should we
joining me.
restart? Because you said, where could I find my commander in the middle of that?
You guys are gonna hate
It's
me.
it's fine. We'll take it out in post.
You guys are gonna hate me.
What?
I accidentally screwed up. I have Rona, Disciple of Gix, the commander deck that I built a while ago, equipped it right now.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, we can.
So we'll start over.
Do we want to do
Yeah.
a mirror match? Do we
No,
wanna do a mirror
I'm playing
match?
Eutropia. I'm
So
playing
whose is
Eutropia.
better?
Is yours
I switched from Rona. Yeah, I switched from Rona to Eutropia. I was like, I don't want to play black. I want to play green, blue.
All right,
Yeah.
okay. All right, as long as you're not playing Rona, that's fine.
All right.
You sure you don't want to restart?
No.
I wouldn't mind mulliganing.
But yeah,
no
here.
mulligans. No mulligans.
All right.
Necessary.
Here, let me restart.
No.
No,
No,
not
like, just
the,
restart
not
the-
yeah, just restart the recording.
Oh, restart the recording?
Hello, everybody. This is Diego Brando on Magic Online, and today we are playing some Pauper EDH. Just to fit with the restrictions on Magic Online, we do have to play with the normal EDH rules. 99 cards, a legendary commander. Oh, it's gonna make me time out. Okay. Let me mulligan. But 99 cards, legendary commander. But we do fit that description. But yeah, so basically we're just... this is the second time we've done this. Last time I accidentally didn't have half of the audio, but this time that's not going to happen. Definitely. And all we need is Moto to not implode. Yeah, joining me, we got Apa on
Hi,
Sir
guys.
Elenora.
Yeah.
So what's your deck looking to do?
So it's trying to draw cards. That's it. But since it's mono blue, I have also some combo outs. So yeah. Because closing the game with just combat damage as a blue deck is kind of difficult. I have that. But mostly it's just value, blue, card draw spells.
Makes
deck.
sense.
Yeah.
You can't have a zombie, so Sir Elenora will have to do.
Yeah, it'll do.
You can't put Mole Drifter in the command zone, but...
I would if I could.
All right, so Mason, what are you on?
I am playing Rona, a deck that I built a little while ago and have fine-tuned a bit. This is a artifact deck. I did a video on building this thing in an hour. This one is basically just using Rona as a value engine and a bunch of artifacts together to gain a lot of value over time. Hopefully we should see quite a few draw engines play out. And of course, I used the Pauper ban list to partially build this deck. So this will be great.
Oh, no.
Nice. I don't think I'm running any banned cards, but yeah, if you're running Astrolabe, that's fine. It's We can live with it.
As a one of.
Yeah. Yeah. So Chid, what are you on?
I'm on Rosheen. I'm basically playing X Spell Tribal. If there's an X Spell legal in Pauper, I am playing it. Hoping to fireball you guys to death.
Alrighty. Yeah, I'm playing Eutropia, the twice favored. In a deck I'm calling Definitely Not Boggles. But yeah, we're definitely not Boggles. I swear. We're
Okay.
kind of I do have the Boggles, but they're just there. We're not. I don't have a bunch of buff enchantments. Mostly, it's just trying to gain value out of Eutropia and kind of chip in for damage like that with the evasion. Yeah, so I'm gonna see how this goes. To be honest, I'm not quite sure if it'll work, but that's part of the magic. Alrighty, but yeah, so I won the die roll, and I'm going to play this Colony Garden.
Easy win, guys. Easy win.
Turn 1 creature, just right out of the gates.
Yeah, we know who the archenemy is.
I'm just saying, plants wear pants. That's all I'm saying.
Not Boggles. Not Boggles, though. Of course not.
Not Boggles, yeah. Not Boggles, just
I
plants.
suddenly have the feeling I didn't pack enough removal. And it's kind of terrifying.
Isn't all your deck firewalls? So
that's true.
I'm playing. I think I threw in a bunch of obnoxious commander removal, but whoops. I was just like, okay, what are auras?
Yeah, that makes
That's the
sense.
thing. Like when you're building enchantment, like I ran out of enchantment creatures so fast. I was like, okay, here are the 5 playable ones, and here are some ones I can play without bringing shame upon my family name. And now I have to fill the next 90 cards.
I see Appa has his Witching Well down. The first person to play a card.
Well, we are tied with number of permanents with Diego, so I mean, I'm not.
Yeah, I mean, if we're going by permanent,
yeah.
You know, who keeps track of permanents these days?
You know, it's a shame that there's no Revolt cards in Pauper that actually matter.
Yeah.
Because Revolt is such a sweet mechanic and it would fit so easy with
yeah, it would. Like, that's the thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, because there's no, like, easy fetches, so it would actually be, like, a thing. You would have to actually enable it.
Yeah. You would have to start with your mana base and go either fetches or bounce lands or something to enable it.
Yeah. Oh, bounces to enable it. Oh, that's actually really sweet.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
There is the Briar Patch Kid element thing that whenever you sacrifice something,
yeah,
puts a counter on it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. The whatchamacallit.
I call it Briar Patch Kid. It's Briar something.
Yeah, it's like I ran it in Shadows Limited a lot. All right, let's see. Green, blue. I'll just get another forest.
Blue Briar, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Value.
Oh. I thought about running that just for more card draw.
Hey Diego.
Yeah.
Would you like to make a deal in a second?
Do you have an edict
already?
No, I have a creature with 1 toughness. I mean 1 power at least. That can definitely eat that plant.
So that's a tempting offer, but I think I want to put pants on the plant. I already
pants on the plant.
What the heck is what are you enchanting on with Bequeathal exactly? Like, What are
Oh, what am I?
you like enchanting it with a will? What?
No, I'm not enchanting.
It's not like an umbra or anything. Ooh, value time.
Well, I didn't need
who
my
has cards
graveyard
in yard?
anyways.
Let's see, Chid. Oh, I have to click on your name bar.
Everyone does. What
Yeah.
the?
That's so weird.
What the? Come on, man.
What? What?
I guess
Terramorphic
Diego.
Expanse lives another day.
Yeah. Is it just because mine has the I just drew a 7 converted mana cost. It's fantastic.
Okay, that one's going too. You're asking for it.
No.
You're asking for it. Just wait until I get Neil Spellbomb. You're gonna know.
Oh man. Alrighty, it says it's my turn. There, we actually untap. Okay. Let me enchant Colony Garden.
Ooh.
With what?
Fertile Ground. Got. Then tap, add whatever.
Let me read your
Fear
command.
my 1/1.
Oh.
Oh no. It's getting huge.
Oh god.
1/1 trample. Oh my
Right, yeah,
god.
that's right. Your commander really likes him. Why are you not playing your commander first?
what's the badger? What's the 1/1 trampling badger?
Rampaging badger.
Charging.
Rampaging badger.
It's gonna.
All
Your
right.
plant's gonna rampage all over my 0 toughness creatures.
All right. I need to figure out if I'm afraid of anyone. I think I'm just gonna not make enemies. I'm not gonna relic Chid.
Ooh.
Yearly
That's a good
active
idea.
aggression. Oh, cycling cloud of fairies. Oh.
Yeah. It does that too. I think I'm just gonna chill. Oh, I can do that. That's fun, right?
Oh,
Nice.
oh no. Now I can never attack him. Oh no.
Hooray!
Get got.
Well, it wasn't a total loss.
Did you draw cards from that?
Oh.
No.
That's
He didn't
a
like.
Ooh.
Sorry,
All
Dave,
right,
I couldn't
Falkland, your
resist.
I get
that
it
makes
was too
sense.
much value not to use. I can't blame him. Oh yeah, get rid of that cloud of fairies. I'll see you around here. Surround these parts. Wait, what the heck are they flying away from? Is that like a giant walnut?
I think it was a guy chasing them.
Well, no, but what's the guy? There's the guy, but what's he standing next to?
It's like Carl, maybe? I don't know. I have no idea. I always love the art, though. I don't know why. Looks super weird.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
What?
Oh my god, it's Ethereum Sculptor.
I know.
What the hell happened? I turned away
wanna
for
get
1
off.
minute. He has all the permanents now.
All right.
Yeah, I
I'm
was
attacking
too
one.
busy trying to
Yeah.
decipher what the heck that nut is.
Hmm.
And then
Actually,
I ignored the 5 artifacts
Chid,
being
state your
played.
case. State your case. Why do
What?
you want to be attacked?
Because I have land destruction in my hand.
Oh, good enough.
Wait, but you have an indestructible land.
Good enough, Chid. That's a great argument.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Dang it. Oh. Hey, Chid, I didn't attack you with my plant. So, this colony garden, it's very dear to me. We've had some good times together. I used it to cast the Cetessan training. Ooh, Elenora Visionary.
Oh god, that is
I'm a big
that's such a
fan of
good
that card. I really want it to work in something.
Yeah.
The issue is, like, why cast turn 4 Mole Drifter when you can RA cast turn 3 Mole Drifter?
Yeah.
It looks like a better Phyrexian Rager in green.
Yeah, it is just
It
better for
totally is,
Phyrexian
yeah.
Rager. because they didn't. They're like, okay, what's part of green's color pie? I'll just give it some of black's.
Let's
It's not like
mash 2 elves together.
yeah. I love how they gave whatchamacallit, they gave they gave black cast down, and it still didn't fix any of its problems because it doesn't fundamentally help with the aspects of that deck that need help. All right, so let's do you.
Oh, more cards?
Hand knock command zone and command zone set library. Yeah, that sounds good. All right. Then green. Eutropia Sprawl. I don't know, name blue. Eutropia Sprawl. And then I think I've seen enough of that Ethereum Sculptor.
Hello. What's that? Oh.
Awesome.
Okay, I see. On my screen, it looks like it's enchanting your commander.
Oh yeah, it looks like that.
Yeah, same. Yeah, why is it
super weird?
Yeah, it
Okay.
has the little targeting icon. Yeah, I have no idea why it's doing that.
That's just how it works on 4-player. Enchantments don't go in the actual creature. It just stays on your side of the board.
Yeah, but it's like not just on my side of the board, it's on my
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, that's weird. But if you pass the mouse over the sculptor, it shows what's enchanting it.
Yeah.
So you can kind of know that information. Kind of.
Yeah.
I'd like to
Yeah.
my commander.
And for my next trick, I'll lignify my own commander. Green blue. Ooh, we're seeing other commanders being cast.
Yes.
Oh, you missed value there.
Yeah, no. Nothing exile. Oh, there's stealth suit. I forgot about that. Oh, hey, my lignify is now no longer attached to my Eutropia.
Hey, my commander fixed it. I mean, he is a tinkerer. The disciple, actually.
Yeah, I forget what the actual...
Oh, it's so much value.
Oh. Don't worry about
it.
I am terrified right now.
Don't
Aqua,
worry.
it's you and me, man. It's you and me. We got to face down a 4/4 and a...
My graveyard's showing up in 2 different places. Why is this happening?
It's the graveyard and the exile zone.
Yeah. Oh, man.
I don't think MTGO likes the fact that we're playing a different format than what it's designed for.
Yeah.
It makes sense that there's something wrong. There's a bunch of people playing really cheap decks using uncommon commanders.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's spicy.
Ooh, Scare Tiller. I like it. Now the relic actually did hurt you.
I know. I'm actually pretty upset.
Oh, I thought like it was a joke, but no, that's like the one card in pop. It's like that or the tranquil whatever we call it. Walk with Rona. Do it. Yeah.
You know, I should probably like barter saying I won't attack you if you don't get rid of my land. But I just don't think Mason's that kind of guy.
Well,
also, he has a 0/4, so.
Yeah, I think.
Yeah, that's a good point. I totally forgot about that.
I accidentally passed my turn.
Did
Whatever.
you really?
I'm just. Or no, I didn't pass my entire turn, but I passed pre-combat. My combat enchantress deck. But yeah, I'm just gonna swing in Mason. You can block with the lignified dude. I don't know.
All right, fine. I'll go for it. I mean, it's
now
not
the
like anybody's
lignified
playing edicts, right? Besides me. I mean, maybe me.
No, they actually downshifted green edicts.
Just
I
for
love how they like green's my favorite color, but I love how they said, hey, green's a little restricted on the color pie, and just give it blue too.
draw a bunch of cards. Just draw all of the cards.
Yeah.
It should really have like its own mechanic. That's
Oh,
unique for green.
Well, if you think that's bad, prepare for my next. Actually, I'll save that for my turn.
Right. So, I am still threat apparently. Oh,
Yep.
God.
You're threatening to get rid of my evolving wilds, and I don't like that.
What? What?
I want to get at least some value off the scare killer.
Okay, listen. I'll leave that one evolving wilds. I won't.
Thank
okay,
you.
I won't. Use relic on you next turn.
You got it. Okay, that sounds good to me.
Okay.
I'll
Can
blow
use-
up one of his lands so we can get rid of one of his enchantments.
Hey,
Okay.
heard that.
I was trying to decide if I want to blow up one of. Oh, where's this coming? Me?
To Mason.
Oh, Mason. Okay.
Me? All right. I go down to 41.
Well, you are the only one who can't block it without sacrificing their commander.
Fine.
Because
well,
I
my
have
commander
something
basically
else.
stays forever, right?
Yeah.
Oh, the value. Also, god damn it.
All right. All right. Answer
This is the worst possible outcome. And I'm not even the one being hit by the ninja.
Okay.
So I need removal, right? I'm in black, so I have all the targeted removal apparently. Unless
have
it
some.
has bolt. Flamethrower?
I do, but not on me.
Well, you
Just want
gotta
to
have
know
like
how-
fireballs, right? Oh, thank God.
There's only like 5.
I think
It's
you're
not
right.
a lot.
There's like Rolling Thunder, Kirvex Torch. Is actual Fireball legal? Also,
Yeah.
you have no idea how
Yeah.
grateful I am that you did that before I put an enchantment on anything.
Yeah.
I don't. Most of my enchantments are value based. Just hoping to get the like buffs off of Eutropia.
Did you draw an upkeep? Weird.
I sacrificed this capsule thing.
Yeah.
So I got some cards out of that. Appa. No
What?
graveyard.
But just a witching well. There is no way I can recur it, right? In my blue deck.
There is ways that you can recur.
I think there's Archaeomender, new from Jumpstart.
Yeah.
Yeah. I for sure didn't know about that card before.
Oh my gosh.
Dark Steel Pendant. That actually, that works well with Rona. Yeah. Your Rona
Okay.
deck is much.
Okay.
Oh my god.
If
You
you
hate
if
Irradiance,
you
don't you?
I am
What?
uh,
Listen, I said I'm
Don't
not
don't display strong emotion. It'll make you more of a target.
okay,
I'm
you're
not,
right.
I said I wasn't gonna do anything about Terramorphic Expanse in your graveyard with Relic.
Okay, if you do this, I might have to take you off of black.
Oh, you might have to take me off black. I have fixing for that.
Yeah,
Where?
he does have command.
Uh-oh,
Hey, don't if
okay.
you
Hey, I still have a way to deal with that too. So I'm just saying I have an X spell that destroys artifacts.
Ooh.
Yeah, I realized that you might have that when you said you just went on Scryfall and searched for all of the X spells. I know about that card that you have. And I'm not gonna I'm not gonna spend my Neil Spellbomb on that one Terramorphic Expanse. You can have it.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I have a lot of respect for Scare Tiller. I love Scare Tiller.
It's actually really fun.
Yeah, Scare Tiller is so much fun. I really want Pauper Lands to be playable. But yeah.
Oof.
So ow.
Oof.
My lands are no longer playable.
What should I get here?
Okay.
And
Yep.
of my enchantments.
Did I run Tron last time in my mono red deck?
No, I ran Tron.
You
for
ran
my-
Tron, yeah.
Oh, you know what? Just realized, Enchantress, I forgot, she likes all artifacts.
All enchantments, yeah. Yep. Thank you, old rule. Yeah, thank you, old wording.
Who's this coming at? Okay, Appa.
Yeah, I'm going to block that. If you have mutagenic growth or whatever, just that's fine.
No, I just wanted to get value.
I guess that's true.
Oh man, Scare Tiller should have done tapped and untapped. That would have been so fun. Like, what are people? Oh, dang it! I keep forgetting I don't have an upkeep step set.
You should probably do that.
Yeah, because I'm so used to having, it changes them for multiplayer. No, okay, yeah, green blue. Let's play out my fancy commander land.
Ooh, fancy.
I don't know if this. If you spend this mana to cast your commander, it ends.
Oh, model never change.
No.
Okay, seems good.
All right, if you're my 3/3, my 2 3/3s.
You're going off.
All right, Alpha, I'm gonna let you know.
What?
That ninja's really cool, but I don't appreciate the ninja.
But it's so cool.
Yeah, it is super cool, but I don't really like the ninja very much.
I'm just saying, Appa. I'm a big fan of the ninja. I'm totally cool with the ninja, especially if it doesn't bounce more of my stuff.
Don't. Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
Much cooler. Okay, I see how it is.
I just want to draw cards. That's what my deck does. So
you're already at 8.
There's never enough cards, you know that.
Okay, yeah.
What's a hand size? There's like, I think there's a
one
few
artifact.
There's
that doesn't mess with your hand size. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there might be one that messes with your opponents, but only one. They were supposed to downshift that like a 4-mana rack that reduces your opponent's max hand size by 3. But I don't think
can you like
there's some weird
combine them? Like, can you stack them?
I think you could, but there was some
sweet.
weird legality thing that kept it from entering the format. So no 8 rack for me today.
Seems good.
Well, 4 rack.
Ooh,
there's no payoff, but details.
Alright.
Dang it, we can't blow up his Darksteel pendant.
What?
What are we gonna do?
What?
Oh, I should just yield until. Alright. Yield in here till here, my turn. I don't have any.
I should put an end of combat step. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have a desert. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Good night, sweet forest. Parting is such sweet sorrow. Dear forest. Parting is such sweet sorrow. I don't know. A roving keep.
What in the world is this thing?
Oh, don't worry. It's just from Defender Tribal. From Stompy Walls.
Interesting.
Yeah.
I remember that in Throne of Eldraine. I remember thinking, this is terrible. And then it killed me. I didn't play a lot of Throne of Eldraine Limited.
So,
I was a really big fan of Theros Limited. I don't know if that came across. Yeah.
I like Theros Limited.
I like Theros Limited a lot. I loved Green Blue Enchantments and like with Nessie and Wander was so chef's kiss, just moi.
My first
Wrecking Beast. I like it.
Thanks. I was going to try to haste someone, but you know, 5/7 over there kind of makes me scared.
Oh, good. Just yeet your creature at me. I see.
Yeah, I won't. If you attack me with Scare Tiller, I won't block it. Just
promise?
don't. Yes, I promise. This is my solidarity promise.
Well, you can block it. Just don't kill
it. Yeah, don't double block it.
Yeah. Let's grab a mountain here.
Are there any Scarecrow tribal chaos and Pauper? I don't think there are.
No.
I know we have like a cycle of Scarecrows based on like what colors you control.
Yeah.
They all suck. I was looking at one that was like 2 mana, give a red creature haste. It's like 2 mana is so bad to give haste. You have to.
There's one.
Yeah, there's a 2 mana creature that gives haste for 1 red mana. That's legal.
Yeah.
There's one that gives persist to white creatures for 2 mana. I think that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. I probably would. I really want to run like a slower white weenie deck with like Bossry's Acolyte now, which also would work very nice with persist.
Yeah.
I guess I could have killed the Skirtle if I wanted with the desert. Thankfully, I just want to crack my bubble, so I'm not going to do that. Maybe in the future.
All right.
Oh.
Hey, but
thanks.
Don't just need you to not bounce this.
Okay.
the island?
What's it for me? So that's what you want.
I won't attack you with it.
Okay, I'm fine with that.
Dang it, I didn't add any of the mana I actually needed. Here we go.
Oh.
Yep. Okay, so I kept rightfully on top. Super happy.
Oh no. Do you have foil? What? Alright.
Don't worry about
that's
it.
Ominous. That's ominous.
Yeah, it's pretty
Not
ominous.
a fan of not a fan of it.
Yeah, well, I'm not a fan of this. I know what Ancestral Mask does. Oh,
no, you don't. What's an Ancestral Mask?
Oh,
you can't prove anything.
Okay.
All right. Well,
totally
this is more.
Totally forgot to give flying.
Yeah. Oh, Eutropia is so good. I really loved Theros Limited. People who watched my streams during that era will know that like I almost every time I would open Impending Doom Pack 2, I would pivot. Just because I love that card so much. And it was really, I had a good deal of I also have a good deal of trophies for M21 Limited, which is odd. Initially didn't like it, but it kind of grew on me. I was like, okay, all the uncommons are just silly. I just need to respect that, and yeah.
So I want to hit with my ninja. Can I attack you, Diego, just with the ninja to draw a card?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, draw the card. Totally.
Thanks.
Oh no, just let the blue player draw cards.
Hey,
it's not gonna get.
You gotta take a little to. I was gonna say give a little to take. Yeah, you gotta give a little to take a little.
Okay, so I think
I'm just trying to make myself non-threatening.
With a 7/7 flyer.
It doesn't fly anymore.
I guess you only have one card left in hand, huh?
Yeah, no. That bequeathal bounce really.
Oh my god, is that like an 8/8 commander? I mean 8/4. Oh, it's just an 8/4. Okay.
No, it's a 9/4 because it draws the card.
I want to see. I want to see like energy tap, rush of knowledge, somehow fling, or fifth fling.
I thought about it. I'm not going to say I didn't.
Oh, that's gonna be expensive to get rid of.
Who's it targeting?
You. I should have brought in that I'm not running it. I guess that gave it away, but I should have. What's that one green like sorcery reveal a number of green cards in your hand? Return that many enchantments from your graveyard.
Oh yeah.
It's one of those
Hello,
build
Skill.
arounds that never quite gets there.
Yeah, we might have something.
1 green mana, reveal green cards in your hand, return those, return cards from your graveyard, enchantments from your graveyard equal to the number of cards you revealed.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we might have something for sure.
Yeah, that would have been. I wish I had that, but then again, I don't have any green cards in hand.
Okay, there is. I need to catch up.
I don't think you need to do that much catching up. And Rona, I really do like Rona. Oh wait, no, that's fine.
Oh, wait
Yeah.
a minute.
I thought it was a fireball.
Nope.
Yeah. I never saw that card before.
And I was really confused. I was like, fireballing for 2. Quick, this is the opportunity, pull the Rona.
Ooh.
I can pass it back. I can pass it back.
You can pass it back. That's unfortunate. I really like Stealth Suit. I ran it in my Rona build, but I also that Rona build was dedicated to making whatchamacallit. With that Rona build was dedicated to banishing that combo.
Oh.
Yeah. It was something. Actually, I probably could have, now that Mirror Retriever is legal, I probably could have slotted that into it. No, I couldn't have. There's no second Mirror Retriever.
No,
Well,
there
you
is
can
a
use
couple.
Workshop Assistant and Ethereum Sculptor. So that's fine. You just need 5 cards. Technically, you generate infinite mana if you have an Ethereum Sculptor. So, yeah, still 5 cards. All right. Yeah, I can't block.
I gotta get that value somehow.
I mean, I couldn't kill it either way, so.
Well, Appa has a freaking desert open over there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, but he can block, so that's fine.
Oh, man. I really wish. I think probably next time we do this, I'm probably going to do Adeliz just because I like Goblin Wizardry so much.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, I was on a kick with that deck for a while. One of the issues, I was on a kick with Wizardry's deck for a while. Also, dang it, stop this. My deck, stop
Just
this.
plan.
Also, I can't swing at anybody because everyone else has 7/7.
Yeah. With play, bro.
I'm too slow. This Boggles deck isn't tall enough. I was supposed to be going off of value, but my value card died. I don't think I have the blue one either. The Fate Foretold or whatever. Where it draws a card upon entering and draws a card when it dies.
Yeah, that would have been good.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Give
think
me
I
a
have
second. I'm just
Nano.
thinking a bit.
Just thinking a bit with 8 cards in hand. It's
Yeah.
always
No need
concerning.
to think too hard. We could all just do what we do. No need to get blue here.
But I have so many cards
I
in
need
hand.
to get blue here. It's like
Yeah,
when-
why the heck not? I'm going to go for it.
Oh, is it?
Going for it. Oh.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. Uh-huh.
I don't have a
I
kill.
really
I just want to draw a lot of cards. That's all. Yeah.
I wish
That's
that
fine.
card was legal in actual Pauper because we don't have a way to abuse it right now outside of Snap.
You want to just draw a bunch of cards,
yes,
huh?
you were right in Rush of Knowledge. Thank you. I really
2,
appreciate
3,
that.
4, 5.
Yeah, this card is nuts. It's just so good.
Yeah.
10 cards.
We can't. Oh man.
Okay, the
And
other trash.
that's
So
commander damage too. Just need like blue unblockable or blue. I'm gonna stop talking now before he actually does it.
yeah. Okay. So
He has
I
10
have
mana and 10 cards
10
in
mana.
hand.
Yeah. So I can go for that.
I did not realize this would be that scary. To be completely honest.
This does.
There, Elenora, that you see it replaces itself, unlike my commander. Don't focus on my commander. Wait, you don't actually have to because of my draws.
What? I don't have anything to do, so.
You have 10 mana.
This is
10
hard.
mana and 10 cards in hand. What?
Yeah. I can draw more cards, I guess. So I'm going to do that, but it's kind of sad.
Tragic lesson. That makes sense.
Go up to 11 cards.
Yeah, but now he has to discard one.
Yeah.
Discard Sea of the Cyanide. Oh man, as chronicled in my last video, Whisper So Cloak, that makes sense. I was trying to make Dice Factory with Everflowing Chalice and Surge Node work for so long.
Should we?
Okay. Okay.
Guys?
I just want to draw cards, guys. That's it. It's fine. Don't worry about it, okay?
It's not there. It's not his commander, I guess.
I think I'm worried about it. All right, guys.
No,
remember,
come on.
I'm worried about it.
Something about this.
Where's that going?
Where do you think it's going?
Yeah.
Okay, that do dice. That's fine.
Yeah. Sir Eleanor's evasion. I really think we should probably. There's probably, if we ever do a theme episode, we probably should do one on the Theros demigods. The issue is who gets Timoret.
Which one does Timoret do?
Timoret's. I loved Timoret in Limited, but it's 2 black mana, 2 mana with toughness equal to your devotion to black. And it's a graveyard hate commander that gains life if you exile creatures. I'm a fan of it, but yeah, honestly, I'd probably run it. But let's see, because there's Timoret Caliphate. Which one's the Caliphate? Might be the weakest, just because Caliphate takes 2 more to target, but it does have the power equal to your devotion to blue. Then I think the strongest one is probably mono green one.
Oh yeah, I forgot the name, but that card is nice.
Yeah, ooh, Urgolem's Eye, getting that value. I respect it. I respect the value.
Where is that? I don't see it in my exile zone.
Oh, it's under.
Oh yeah, it's under your Rona for me.
Oh, that's where it is. Got it.
Yeah.
That makes much more sense. We'll leave that on.
You can cast whatever though, right? Yeah. You can cast whatever. It doesn't need to be a history card.
Does it not need to be a historic? Oh yeah, you don't. It doesn't have to be historic. Man.
Dang.
Yes.
Rona popping off.
Yeah,
I just
mana for it.
Honestly, the only reason that I even went the Banishing Knack route when I built mine was because I really wanted to play Mirror and Spy with Rona.
Okay, so you can untap it, right? Cool.
He's 1 mana short of using Rona again. But yeah, yield until my turn. I have nothing. I mean, I have a protection spell, definitely. Shielding Plaques, right in hand.
Really feel like I'm falling behind here.
I feel like you're falling behind. I feel like we're both falling behind a little, but
yeah.
No, I mean I have Opal Palace. That's kind of cool. Won't have trouble recasting my commander.
I totally forget about those lands when I build decks.
I think I probably have Path of Ancestry in here too. is there are there's enough humans for Path of Ancestry to be worth it because it's just a dual land with upside when you cast your commander. Ooh, Cloud Post. You can get a whole 2 mana off of that.
Yep.
This card also looks for all locuses, right? Yeah.
Yeah, you guys
So
are playing
if anyone
Cloud
else
Post,
plays
right?
locuses, please don't.
My Cloud Post enchantment deck. I did try and make Boggletron. That was a stream a bit ago. We tried to make Boggletron. Didn't work. We lost to Tron.
Surprise.
That was
I
the
don't
main
know why.
issue.
Were you playing Guardian of the Guild Pact and a bunch of auras stacked on it?
No, that would have been a much better idea. We were playing
You have to
Solana
go like
Ledgewalker.
multicolor
We were
auras,
playing,
right?
yeah, we were playing like a Solana Ledgewalker, like Core Skyfisher value pack. Like it had the Boggles package. It had like 2 bonders. Finally, Rosheen really meandered onto the battlefield. Took a while.
Yeah, I just don't have anything to do.
I think
Everyone-
we're all down to really low cards in hand.
Well, except for
some of
Abe.
us.
Yeah.
Speaking for myself.
Abe was like, yes, we're all down to very low cards in hand. I mean, relatively for Abe, he's had like 11 cards in hand, so.
Yeah, I had to
Yes,
discard two hand size
that is
today.
relatively. Okay, this Scries, I guess.
Okay, that's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's honestly the thing I'm
So-
happiest about that is that it Scries.
So my question is, how much commander damage does it take to kill you? I am not
21.
21, I think.
Yeah.
21. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm just leaving my Eutropia behind. I'm going to have to attack with my Yavimaya because
Scry.
that's how I get the Scry. The issue
Please
is
don't
who do
attack
I
me.
really want to make an enemy of, and I think the answer is nobody. But I'm just going to attack Mason.
Aw. Come on.
It's fine. You can still get your value.
Okay, fine. I obviously take it.
Oh,
All right. Well, thank you because I just bottomed another forest.
well, it has flying, doesn't it? Oh no,
I
it's
put the counter on Eutropia to make it just a little harder to remove, and so I could block. There aren't any 3/3s, but hypothetically, if there were a 3/3, if Golem Foundry suddenly got more charge counters, I shouldn't even run this out, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not a threat, nor the unblockable 10/10. I'm not a threat.
And I like how there's the unblockable 7/4 leading like right next to it.
Yeah, honestly, the
Proud.
unblockable 7/4, that's 3 attacks to 8/4. If you don't play anything till post combat, that's 3 attacks to kill somebody, or possibly less.
The thing is,
Days
I don't
away.
like killing people. I prefer to not die.
I prefer to draw cards.
Yeah,
okay.
because if you die, then I can't continue drawing cards.
How am I supposed to arcane denial when nobody else, when there's nobody to denial?
Of course.
I've seen arcane denial used on people's own spells, which always seemed weird to me. Because like I guess the draw there's like, oh, you can cast it on your opponent's spells or your spells. I'm just like, when do I want to cast this on my opponent's spells?
So how many counter spells are you running?
I don't know who you're asking.
I'm asking the person with cards in their hand.
Oh, I have a couple.
A couple? Like right now you have some?
How many counter spells say draw a card? Let's see, there's exclude. I think there's a 4-mana one. If we just count those, we can work backwards.
I just want to hit with a ninja, that's all.
Does that bounce one of my creatures?
Oh no!
More ninjas.
Yep.
Oh.
Not again!
Yes.
Not again!
I can't bounce yours, Diego, so I have to bounce something from Chip.
Oh, thank God! It's return target creature the
like
person
my
it
Land War
attacked.
Elf, right? My Land War Visionary. That would be horrible if he bounced it.
No.
No, I think I'm going to bounce the one with that doesn't have haste, so or draws
Okay.
cards.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, okay.
The
Yeah.
fun,
I
the
mean,
fun
it's
thing
not
is
like
that
that
I
they're threatening on this board state. Let's be realistic. I think
Diego,
I,
are you gonna?
yeah.
You're not coming out
No,
of the game again, right?
I forgot he bounced that.
Yeah. Okay, no, never mind. I don't have to worry about it.
yeah, so I can't bounce anything from Mason, and I don't want to bounce anything from Cheat, so sorry, Diego.
Why are there so few boggles?
Yep.
Oh, there
Okay,
goes my.
so-
Honestly, the worst part of that is I can't scry every turn. I'm playing like abundant growth too. Like oh man.
Giant
I am
Skier,
terrified.
I don't think that's quite it.
I'm glad that this didn't go out like last time we recorded. Well, it could still, so I'm not gonna jinx us. But where like I just won through combat damage as with my burn combo deck. That was the lamest thing ever because I did have that one turn where I just went absolutely nuts, but I only had 5 lands that entire game.
What?
What? It's just a card. You have plenty.
Yeah, but I have cards with threshold in here that I really want to cast.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, how's he supposed to use his anarchist? Actually, anarchist is probably in there.
It is.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Are you running the kicker one too?
Yeah.
I really want to run Halar at one point, but the problem is half of the kicker spells in Pauper are garbage.
Yep.
And you got Vines of Vastwood, and then there's
a green one that draws 2 when it enters.
Yeah, Sentinel Wood
Hey!
Speakers. Oh my god.
That's not
Look
fair.
at how much power that is. That's 3 mana off of 2 lands. Get it out of here.
Alright, one of those is better than an ancient tomb. I think I know which one. Oh my god, shit, are you flooded?
Yeah.
I think you're a bit flooded.
Might look that way.
Oh my god.
Something's telling me shit is flooded.
Alrighty.
Soon he's just
I'm
gonna
gonna
have to fireball me out of the game. I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, no, I don't like how much mana Chid has when they're the fireball deck because it's only gonna take 1.
Chid, stop.
What?
What are
No,
you
he's
getting out of your
attacking me.
graveyard?
I'll let it happen. I'll let it happen. I'm non-threatening.
Okay.
Apparently, that hasn't been working out for me.
Fine.
Because it's hard to be non-threatening with 10-10s. Unblockable 10-10s.
It's hard. Okay. Yeah, sure.
I went on such a roller coaster.
I'm just trying to thin my deck so I stop drawing these freaking lands.
Can you thin
I'm
my
pretty
deck
sure you
too?
are one fireball away from winning, right? You have so many mana. So much mana there.
But yeah, oh man, that's the problem. Is there are only so many boggles.
Yeah. There's not a lot of hexproof in Pauper, unfortunately.
There isn't. Yeah, I think
Are you running the shark?
I don't think I'm running which shark?
It's like a shark 5/7 with hexproof, and when it attacks, it scries.
Oh, the Megalodon. No,
Yeah.
I'm not running the Megalodon. I'm lower to the ground. Well, that was the idea anyway, that I would be lower to the ground.
Until you got bounced out of the game multiple times.
Yeah. That elation that I felt when I realized Mistblade Shinobi was only the one it dealt damage to, while I was unaware that he had bounced Aether Adept to Ninjutsu it.
Your reaction there was just so great. You're just like, oh no! You were just so happy. And
It happened. I was like, it's happening again. All coming back. All right. I think I'm just. I'm gonna put a counter on Eutropia just to try and make it at least a little bit like a blocker. All right, but yeah, so Omen thins my deck.
Oh,
but more importantly, I can scry. That's the real value.
You can scry. That does sound nice.
Just gonna do it now. I can't wait for my scries. Busy man. And I also want to yield. So let's scry. Somebody ghost quarter me. Oh wow, this is absolutely useless. Alright, both of those are going to the bottom.
Value. It's like drawing 2 cards.
Yes.
Yeah, exactly like it.
It's not time walking myself for 2 turns.
Yeah.
I really like the blue omen. I wish it saw more play, but yeah.
It doesn't.
Kind of
The
hard.
It's too much to ask for as a cantrip.
Yeah.
Oh, hey, fairy.
Do you have a 2-mana counter?
Me?
Yeah. Do you have the counter spell?
No, I don't have counterspell in my hand.
Okay.
You have
I
the
have
counter.
to do this because it is terrifying me of the commander damage.
Oh my god. But I don't want that to resolve, so I'm going to counter it anyway.
With
Dang
pride.
it. I can pay for literally everything.
Yeah. It's
Dang it.
He said that he didn't have counterspell.
I know, and I
I
believe
didn't.
him.
Yeah, I mean
This
that's
isn't
not
counterspell.
Right.
Also, that allows me to yield my turn now. So
Yeah, that's a lot of value, so. Sorry,
Everyone's
this card
happy.
is very good in my deck.
yeah,
So.
it's how you're gonna win. I can tell already.
Oh man. We're getting Delvered without a Delver. I almost want to run ninjas in here just because of Smoke Shroud.
God, yeah.
Is getting back
Ooh.
Smoke Shroud repeatedly.
Yeah,
That's
that'd
really
be
fun.
sweet.
Yeah, but then I realized, wait, I'm a Boggles deck. The last thing I want to do is return my stuff to hand. Already, we have Sir Elenora getting in at Mason.
Oh.
Honestly, Mason isn't even the scariest now, but he is the closest to death.
Yeah, that's
Okay.
exactly my thought process.
Yeah. All right. Well, there's a war going on now.
What? No,
Oh,
there isn't.
yeah.
What war?
Talking about killing me.
I'm not trying to
Closest
kill
death
you.
as you attack me. I wonder if that's a sign of aggression.
Come on, you're so defensive. Just poking you in the
Half your
face a
life
bit,
total? Yes.
slapping you so you wake up. You know, so it's a big old
Wait, so
slap in the face.
I'm
commander
awake.
damage
I'm
just
just bleeding
command.
out.
I don't play enough EDH, and when I did, it was just 1v1 pretty much, just with my friend. But is it from every commander for commander
It's for
damage?
each different commander. So one
Oh,
commander
each
has to do all the damage. Yeah.
All right, that makes sense.
Okay, yeah, and if you click on the shield, it'll tell you how
Commander?
much for much
Okay.
commander.
That's neat.
Oh,
Damage taken 6 of 21. Yeah.
makes sense. I could have attacked with the spell starter to hit you a bit more, but I'm a bad player, so.
When we eventually run out of the actual good commanders, maybe we'll shuffle them around if we get that far, but I do want to do like Ramirez de Pietro Pirates or just the worst tribes. Like I could, let's see,
I've always wanted to do Unicorn Tribal because unicorns are known for just being the worst.
You got Valorous Steed and the Adventure one.
Who's
So that's
casting this?
2.
Mason,
What?
you're casting this, right?
No, no.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he is. Okay. I think we have a liar.
Yeah, we do have a liar. I feel targeted. There's no reason to
Lied,
suspect
I'm
that
not
I'm
playing
doing anything.
Boggles.
It's not even my turn. I don't know what the problem is.
Yeah, sure.
Oh man.
Chin, you called me out so fast, and I'm like, nope, nope, no.
I officially now have enough mana that I could fireball you out of the game.
Don't do it. Come on.
I
Listen,
don't have a
not-
fireball in my hand.
What?
I don't
He
have.
doesn't
I
have
just
a
have a mountain in
fireball.
my hand.
Do we also have a liar?
No, it's a mountain. I swear.
Okay.
I'm seeing 2 trinket mages. Feel left out.
Yeah, come on.
No need.
Trinket Mage is awesome.
You can
Oh man. Playing over there with a band card. The real threat map outside of High Tide and Cloud of Fairies.
I included map in my deck, and that's the only band card I have.
I think I don't think I have any banned cards just because all my cards are too bad to be banned. Maybe I need
You could be playing like
gosh.
Invigorate.
Yeah. Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
All right. I am officially the weakest player here. No need to look at me, Jin.
Are you really the weakest player though? You have the
I'm at
you have the
22
least life.
And a lot of people are threatening lethal at me. So yes,
I'm certainly not.
There's 2 people with potential lethal threats on board. I am very intimidated. Well, actually, you have
I'm
this
not
card, so never mind.
intimidating. Please don't kill me.
Oh, thank you, Chid. No.
Okay. I'll have to block this, you know. I can't allow you to continue getting so much value each turn. You're going to roll us.
This is the only thing I can do.
You can't be getting value. That's the blue player's job.
Yeah,
Except
you don't
for
have
me,
blue.
I get
You're
no
not
value.
allowed. Yeah.
Damn you, bequeathal.
I'm looking correctly.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Rest in peace, Scare Tiller.
Yeah.
It was a day on Halloween.
It did pretty good for itself.
Yeah. It was the little Scare Tiller that could.
I just
Like,
drew another land, and so I was kind of trying to thin out my deck, but I looked at all the basic lands I still have left, and I have like, I feel like 30. So
how many lands do you play?
I'm running 37. So obviously I was exaggerating, but
look at all this value I'm getting. I just want card draw. I guess it's another creature.
Do you have Ristic Study?
No, I don't. Didn't throw Ristic Study in because I really wanted to make a budget commander. This one's under 15. It's under 15 on MTG Goldfish. It showed up as 8 tickets, and you could get it under 5 if you cut Ancestral Mask. But that is also the best card in the deck. So, oh my god, no.
Okay. What's with this?
Capsize
is the worst possible outcome.
I just want to bounce your 7/7. That's all. So.
After you're threatening to kill me? Okay.
Because I have like 3-4 turns to kill you, so.
Okay, that's a serious threat there.
Hey, Chid, I think there's some serious fighting going on there. If you don't fireball me, I don't have a lot of bartering chips. But if I have a top deck,
the problem is I have to draw a fireball, and right now I'm only drawing lands, so the likelihood of that happening is not very high.
I can empathize.
All right, Jid. If you draw a fireball, do you mind just blowing up all of Appa's creatures?
What?
Well, see, I've gone over this before, but that requires me to draw a fireball.
I know. I'm just saying, if in the game,
we're all asking for favors from. We're all asking for hypothetical.
Yeah, I'm just
The,
saying.
the
No.
biggest problem is that if he does that, it's going to be very difficult for it to resolve, you know. So I wouldn't advise that, you know.
Oh, I'm so glad you doombladed the ninja.
Yeah, that was a good
We would
goal
be
actually.
I
Also,
played nice. I let the ninja hit me. Where did it get me? It got me nowhere.
I'm running Swirling Sandstorm as a sweeper, and it would be really nice if I had Threshold right now, so I could cast it if I drew it.
That would be very nice.
Yeah.
Except for me,
Play
but
card. What we get? Okay, land. Yeah.
rest in
Okay,
peace.
you can't play lands with Rona.
Yeah,
which
I
is-
wish there were more like ways to untap. Like you got like blue, you got like dramatic reversal or the Mirror and Spy, which is the best one, or the 2-mana one. Also, I guess have the hippocamps. So you could try and be like the world's worst breeding pod. I think that's that might be a fun direction to take it. I don't know. A sec, I gotta sneeze.
What land you gonna go get?
All
right, there we go,
That
yeah.
is up for debate.
Oh, you have Jukabog in there probably.
Yes. But I think I already have enough graveyard hate.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Honestly, you should probably cycle Niall's Spellbomb at this point.
Yeah, this might be a good idea.
Yeah.
Just don't
I
target
don't-
me.
I don't think your graveyard hate is going to get
A whole
Yeah,
lot of
just-
use here.
yeah.
No,
But
why
does
you
have the
doing
biggest graveyard.
Yeah,
And
and besides,
he
I'm
does have
about to
access
die
to
anyway,
Archaeomancer.
So, I mean, just screw it. Let's just blow up the world.
I wish we were actually blowing up the world instead of graveyards for non-graveyard decks, but you know what? I'll take what I can get. I'll take what I could get. I would also really like to take Krufix's Insight, but I don't think that's happening because I got how many cards left in my deck? 78, and only one of them is Krufix's Insight. And we are a lost ancestral mask. So I think I have nothing. Yes, that's the word, nothing. I think I need like more card draw. I think I might be running Flight of Fancy. If I'm not, then I'm
Did you
gonna
say
be
Flight
mad
of
at myself for not running Flight of Fancy. I'm running some Bestow creatures, so that's an actual semi-combo. Like Bestow creatures, because they enter the battlefield twice if something dies.
They enter again?
Yeah, that does work.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's the
interesting.
whole reason Bestow costs so much. Is because you have them once as auras, and then if the creature dies, or also does it work if the creature dies on the stack? Like
Yeah.
as
If they lose the target that creature lives.
No.
Oh yeah, no, it does. It does work.
Wait,
if you die
Whisper
on the
Cell
stack.
Cloak. Yeah, just blow up Whisper Cell Cloak.
Yes.
Please don't.
You have 5 cards in hand.
Yeah, they don't do anything. So yeah.
I think Whisper Cell Cloak is the scariest one here. Call me crazy.
Ugh, okay, I bounce it.
Hooray!
I mean,
I'm safe.
it would be.
I live. What is this?
Oh yeah, capsize.
What?
Oh,
Ah,
I
capsize. on
forgot
the way.
about
Alright.
capsize. At least he's not capsizing one of our things? Question mark? No capsize my colony garden. I could replay it and get value. See? That's a reason not to capsize it.
Yep.
And there are plenty of other reasons that I will think of at a later date.
honestly, I think Appa's just got this in the bag.
Yeah. Luckily, I'm running a bunch of draw enchantments, so I could kind of get back into the game. But like there is also a chance I just draw like Rancor.
I'm really thinking I should have blew up the Golem Foundry.
No.
Okay, here we go. This isn't a draw
This
enchantment.
is something
but...
that helps protect me. You don't need to do that. Okay, that's a card.
Oh, interesting. Yep.
Yikes.
Don't worry, it's not going at either of you guys. I got bigger concerns.
Which one's either?
Yeah, who's either?
Yeah.
I think I'm going at Appa here. This might be a mistake going against the person who has capsize, but I feel like we're not going to live otherwise. I have a sneaking suspicion. You can block it anyway. He's fine.
Yeah, I'm going to block it.
There goes the spell stutter sprite.
We don't have to worry about it being ninjutsu'd by the one other blue ninja.
Moonblade
Shinobi. Yeah, I think who was running it? Somebody who top 8'd with Mole Drifter.
Yeah,
Mr. Franco.
Yeah, Franco.
He beat me in the challenge, I think, with it.
Yeah, that was a crazy week. So much mono blue.
Yeah. Also blue black. I think that was that the week that blue black took down most of. That's the thing is almost like we're going back to the meta that we had before Sankin map were banned, where it's just Tron and the one deck that has a good matchup against Tron.
Yeah,
yeah.
What if you guys could ban a card from Tron? What card would it be?
I personally would go for. I'd go for the roots. No mercy from me. I've had Tron has wronged me too many times. I've top 8'd with Tron.
I'm not sure which one is correct. It might have to be one of the supporting cards that's really strong. Maybe.
I think if Tron goes Ephemerate is probably a strong target to accompany with it. If you take out Ephemerate alone, that's the thing. If you take out the flicker loops, Tron will still be fine. It'll just turn into a Bonder's value deck.
Yeah, I'll play a couple of fireballs and whatever. It's going to
play Rolling Thunders, Fogs. Yeah, so you can no longer go infinite. Okay, they just still buy at the same time. Just they have a different end game plan.
Yeah, you can still figure your way out of Tron at that point though. You don't there's no part where you're so far behind there's no catching up. There's the potential to still get back in the game if it's against Timur.
I don't know, the mana advantage combined with Bonders. Bonders
the creature didn't enter the battlefield. The bestow creature didn't trigger your Nexus Warden, so
wait, so the creature didn't enter the battlefield. Why?
It was already on the
battle.
Yeah.
Okay, good to know. Stow. I mean, I'm still running it. It's an enchantment creature. I can't not run it. Kind of the.
Yeah, this is cool.
The joke's on you. I can now cast my Eutropia as a 3/3. I've only cast it from the command zone.
I didn't realize. Sorry, guys. I messed up.
The real threat. Oh man.
Just drawing cards and being happy. I'm going to take this. Yeah.
Snowballing into exponential values. No problem.
Yeah, no biggie.
I mean, it's a non-deterministic win. That's fine, right?
I swear I'm doing my best to kind of win someday, but it takes time. Also, my high tide got exiled, so I don't have that.
That's true. So, yeah. That was a good Nile spell bomb, we'll say.
Yep.
Out of 10 Nile spell bomb.
What is he grabbing?
What's he
I wonder
getting?
what could we grab here?
Oh. Okay, wait. So
Oh.
you have Tragic
Oh.
Lesson in Yard. I'm wondering if I guess it's always right to grab Tragic Lesson most of the time, but let's see what you could Doomblade. The problem is none of Appa's pieces on their own are Doombladeable. It's just the cloak the cloak and the capsize on hand. Oh man. Next week I'm running like mono black hand disruption.
No need to do that either. That's also very unnecessary. Okay, cool. I can use Rona for that. But what's the chances of me getting
Mystic
down
Sanctuary
this
in Rona.
Sorry?
What's the
Come
chances
again?
of me getting down this 5/7 with Defender?
I don't know. I think it's going to resolve.
Oh, okay.
He
Good
also
to know.
said he didn't have counterspell before. Seth would say, "Oh, is that the draw 3?" Yeah, that is. Really, that Seth would say, I really want to see more effects like that in Pauper, like just almost the looting. I don't know. I just like value creatures.
Yeah, totally. I love that card, but it's kind of difficult when your opponents have like Relic and Nihil Spellbomb. So
Yeah.
but it's a lot of value. I've seen it played in like mono blue Delver, slow Delver decks or something like that.
Yeah.
What?
Meandering on over there. I mean, it's
What?
not like the commander tax is gonna be
Yeah,
any.
kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
No, I have to pay 6 mana.
And then for my dork that tasked for 4.
Did you just call Cheats Commander a dork? I think this is war. So.
I think that it's not. Dorks stick together.
Is the dorkiest of dorks.
Yeah, I have a dork in my yard. I played a dork earlier this game. I was the first person to play a dork.
Yeah.
All right, let's hit something good here.
I don't know why I can't look at your graveyard when I open it. It just closes.
Oh,
so.
yes!
What?
Revealed. Let's see. Spore Mound into the yard. Heavy Elemental in the yard, and Rolling Thunder. Oh, do you have Anarch? Oh, wait, no. You don't have
Dang
any
it,
cards.
Marasa Behemoth is the wrong one. I thought it was the Escape.
Oh, yeah, the
no.
7 mana Escape
Oh,
one.
God.
Marasa
Okay.
Behemoth is spice, though.
Yeah.
I like it. Really
Here
wanted.
the problem was you think too much, you know?
Yeah, I really want Dreadmaw Stompy to work after like Elysian Caryatid and Visionary, but no, it's still bad. It's gonna take more than vastly improved mana dorks to.
I kind of wanted all of those. Now that I look at them.
Yeah. Ivy Elemental would have been amazingly big.
Yeah, Rolling Thunder would have been awesome.
Thank you, Moto, for the giant text box. All right. I have a non-land card in hand, but it's just not worth it right now. That's the issue. Like I would get so little value out of it. I'm glad I didn't go. All right, Exile Sword Tommy, right? I didn't even see that was a card.
It's pretty good actually, but I don't think I need it now.
Oh yeah, that is a cool card. Yeah, most of the Moon folk are Pauper legal.
Yeah. I also have the one that loots for 2 mana, which is pretty good because you can loot away the land you bounce. So
yeah, that's a good one. The untap a land one is good, especially when we have a format with bounce lands. Yeah, I do. I think I kind kind of want to revisit Petal Festival, but it's so bad.
It's so
It
bad.
like the only advantage it has over familiars is that it doesn't get hit by creature disruption. But the issue that it does have is that your combo spell casts or combo your spell costs minimum 6 mana. Because you need to splice.
Oh, still coming at me. Okay.
Yeah, I just want to remove some of your threats.
Some
and I
of my
think the
threats.
fastest route is just killing you, but
Oh.
no hard feelings, you know?
Oh.
He can make a golem. Don't underestimate him.
Yeah, he can.
I think I'll do that right now.
Oh no.
That's right.
They need to downshift Circle of Protection artifacts right now. This is so busted.
Vandal
Okay.
Blast.
Where's Cyclonic Rift? I can't believe the actual commander ban committee is a little bit whack. Okay, what are they getting back? Okay, it's just a frantic search.
Yeah.
That's fine, question mark.
I think it's acceptable.
Okay.
To a degree.
Yeah, I mean, it's card disadvantage, technically.
Yeah, but when you have these many lands.
Hmm.
Exile the tragic lesson, right? Yeah.
So back to the Tron discussion.
Yeah.
I would love to see Stonehorn Dignitary banned just to see what would happen. Because I feel like it's such an easy piece to
unwind.
loop.
All right.
It is an easy piece to loop, but I think at that point, like, I think Tron still has 8 fogs. And so that's my issue. Like, maybe
also,
then
there is you can always loop other fog loops. So Moment Space is the easy one, but you can also like loop Tangle, or there is a frog also that when it enters prevents damage. I don't remember the name.
Forget.
Not the one that sacrifices, but the other one.
Not the one that sacrifices. It's like a 5 mana 3/2, I think, maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
2/1. It's got terrible stats, but it does have a similar effect.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Oh.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of that.
That don't work.
Yeah, I know. That's the thing, is just that, like, for every Tron piece you cut the head off, 2 more come back.
Yeah.
So we saw crop rotation and preordained to replace map, or just more impulses. And I think Hellsow said, and I typically listen to what Hellsow says about Tron.
Yeah, same.
But yeah, I feel like that's a pretty good policy.
Which
Yeah.
one? Which person?
Hellsow.
Hellsow.
Yeah, he's like the Tron god. He's has so many
the
top
top
8s
Tron
and
pilot
challenge wins
on Proteus's sheet. Just from he hasn't participated in, I think, the last 3 challenges just because of moto lag. I won against him on stream because his computer was lagging so much. Like, this is against Hellsow, who is like never loses to time.
Yeah.
Like, I don't think he was trophy leader last season, but like he was in the top 5 and didn't play for like a month. Still was in the top 5. In Raptors, is Raptor trophy leader right now, or I think
last time I checked, he was.
last I checked.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, usually nobody's close to Carves, but Raptor's just been playing Tron and occasionally Rainbow Familiars, which is a deck I think only Raptor can play. Still have no idea how a human is supposed to make that many clicks in such a short amount of time. With
I actually
Fertile.
played against Raptor in a league, and he started a series where he just throws Tron into a random deck.
Yeah.
And so
I think he did that with Mono Black.
Yeah,
I think
he's
he
doing
simplified mode.
He's doing like the flying white artifacts next because I totally got destroyed by it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that already kind of exists. The Bilstertron.
Yeah.
Which Methonical kind of did or has put in more finishes with it recently, but he took away the Monarch part for Ristic because apparently people just have fingers fast enough to play Ristic.
Would you be interested in giving Appa a little tap? He is getting close to kill me.
Maybe.
That would be
file that under the requests.
I will not try to counter any of your fireballs, as long as they don't come at me.
Can you stop attacking me, man? I'm not doing anything.
I'm just trying to call ourselves the player, draw a bunch of cards.
Look at no sympathy from me, Appa. Bequeathal is still at the top of my yard.
How can I block? If I block with this, I have this. Yeah, that's fine. You can cast that again. Yeah.
Oh man, there's so many decks. I have like 30 Pauper decks in the sidelines just waiting for Tron to be banned.
Yeah.
I have the I was tinkering with this Proliferate deck that got way better with Pride Malkin. Using the depletion lands. I think the depletion lands might be a little cute because the issue is you have to proliferate with your first use of them. Otherwise, they're still depletion lands and they're just kind of bad.
Yeah, they are. I've tried to make a proliferate deck with them a couple of times. Them as the center. It's really difficult.
That's the thing is you're building around a card that's like, even with Bloom Hulk, you need to not tap them and then like turn 3 Bloom Hulk. Like it's in theory you can make it work, but it's just so awkward in practice. Oh my god. Okay. Well, I guess this kind of does a thing.
Oh no.
Good. Oh.
I do have Reality Acid in my deck. The issue is I don't have any way to abuse it other than I put Dreamstalker into Fairy's Time Twist, which I bottomed because I have nothing to twist. I have nothing to twist and shout.
So Dreamstalker returns Triton. You re-bestow Trident.
Yep, re-bestowing Trident.
Gain 2 life. Get a counter.
Yeah, gain 2 life. Counter on a thing. I wonder if I put it on.
Oh, Spire Golem?
I think I put it on Enchantress. Then.
If I capsize this, it's
no.
It
still
enters as a 2/3.
Still enters the battlefield.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So
there's no need to do that now.
Capsize away. Let's see. I think the main threat is that you can capsize on my combat step. That's the biggest issue.
Should we do themed decks one day?
I think it would be fun.
I think so. Yeah, we should. I think maybe next time we use some of the bad 2-color commanders and just do like really janky tribes. I'm just calling dibs on Ramirez de Pietro. I 5-0'd with it. I'm using Ramirez de Pietro.
What about
that's still.
I can't remember.
There you go.
Shows like our favorite show.
War 2, yeah.
It'd be fun.
What's that?
Favorite TV show. As like your deck would be themed around your favorite show.
Okay.
I wonder, it would probably. Oh, I'd probably no. Yeah, I know what I would do. I'd use Sir Hammerhenge. MC Hammer. What's his name? 2 green mana for the 2/2. Gives another attacking creature +X/X.
Okay. What you planning on getting
It's
on
the
that?
world's slowest loop.
Yep.
We're late enough in the game that it, yeah. But it's I'd probably use Sir Whatchamacallit of Hammerhenge, and just do a JoJo's like every punching card. Confrontation in there. What's the actual bear punch? So there's bear punch and then the bear punching back, which is Savage Swipe.
Yeah.
It's a ferocious card. I forget what it is, but I just do Stompy. That's the thing, is like Stompy is obviously the deck that I ever played the most. Like it's the one I have the most results on for Goldfish.
So
I haven't played it in a
Weird.
while just because I'm so much. Now that Jeskai Affinity is kind of running around more, have you guys seen the Jeskai Affinity lists?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are I've been running into nothing but that. It's the penultimate ninja. I think, is that all the ninjas?
Okay,
I
I'm not dying
think
yet.
so,
All right,
yeah.
sweet. Thank you.
He is
Yeah,
getting
yeah,
that
fine. I
recast
just
value
want
off of
to
Sir
have
Elenora.
blockers.
Okay, I guess he's true to his word. He only wants to draw cards. He doesn't want to kill me. After dealing
Yeah.
with 12 commander damage and threatening to do 18.
Yeah, I had to wait 2 turns though, so I'm just like that. Something like this. I have 5 mana. I can do this, and that. Okay. It's okay.
Alright, Archaeomancer can get back to no, that's the Exile Zone.
Unwind.
I can
He
get
can
back
get back
and
to
one.
Unwind.
Yeah.
That's a pain, especially
Before
for
you
me.
do that, before you do
Actually, no, I don't have any Haymaker enchantments, really. Like, they're all just small value ones. Like, I'm running, like, the one that gives a land walk and you draw a card. Oh, I don't think I'm running, because there's that Ravnica cycle, right? Of enchanted creatures you control get blank. I don't think I'm running that. Oh, I should be. That was dumb.
Which one?
It's a cycle of 3 mana enchantments, and they buff every enchanted creature you control.
Oh yeah. But you have to
Yeah.
have like a lot of those.
Yeah. Like, that is kind of what my deck is looking to do.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
All right, Rona, value training. Yeah, I would probably just do mono green Stompy for JoJo's. We did show week.
I think I pass. I have all of that. Yeah.
What would other people do for show week?
I'd probably do Avatar.
Oh, I was gonna say I was looking at Alpha's name and I'm just like, yeah. This would be a great thing to steal.
I don't know really. I haven't ever saw that kind of idea on a commander deck, so I don't know what I would build or what a deck like that would look like. So sounds interesting though.
What is this?
The 7/7, I guess.
Just do Lazy Town Tribal. It's the Roving Keep again. Just do Lazy Town Tribal and just nothing but 1-drops.
You empty your hand, turn 3.
Yeah. Oh man, I made 0 to 1-drop Stompy a while ago. With like the bad Rancor enchantment. Whatchamacallit. And land grants. The issue was I always wanted land number 2. I was running like a stupid low amount of lands.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got 2 Whisper Silk Cloaks out.
Oh no.
I'm far less intimidated by that one. To be perfectly
to try and counter that. Okay.
There's
Probably
lots of
pop that.
consequences.
Oh, actually, no. There's an Archaeomancer. Never mind. Disregard previous statement. Oh man.
Free spells are good. Let's see.
All right, time to get in with the dorks. Just pay you a little visit. Just say hi.
How could you do that? Huh.
How could I do that? I can think of 16 reasons why.
What?
Honestly, I would be doing it, but I don't have the ability.
Oh, you
I'm
definitely
in
have the
too
ability.
much.
I can see over there.
If I'm in too much of a danger zone, I can't risk that.
Danger? You're not in danger. Look at you. You're built up. You're stacked.
Mm,
You're
yeah,
well off. You're well off.
there's a
You're
capsize with bounce back running around, and I don't have a hexproof creature. I got no hexproofs.
As soon as I heard hexproof, I immediately thought of like one of those pom poms.
That's basically a boggle. They should just make a triple boggle.
Yeah.
Like they're doing secret layers. How come they made secret layers and that was it was like the best idea WotC had in forever. And they still priced up Masters sets.
Yeah.
Especially pricing up Masters, I know for legal reasons they can't acknowledge the secondary market on Magic Online, but it's literally, I think the estimated value for Core 2021 is like way better than for the Masters sets, because like there's Force of Will is the only higher than 20 card, and there's a bunch of like
Ooh,
it
7/7 at me.
Yeah. Though
Wow.
getting reprints of Mishra's Bauble is of course nice. Like
Yeah.
even on Magic Online, it's nice to get reprints in the cycle. Oh man, I have to say I was so happy about. Like I'm so torn about Jumpstart being added to chests, because
that's
on
true.
one hand we
Oh.
finally get the Thriving Lands. Like otherwise, oh god, like we get Thriving Lands and we get
Are we gonna
and,
trade
like-
here, Mason?
Not
okay.
fully.
But,
Things will be traded. It's not a full trade. Got to de-escalate the situation. Only one person can have a 7/7 or a 7/8.
yes. I am literally the least menacing here. Do not kill me. I have no evasion or
No, Appa, no,
Oh.
stop. Appa.
Oh
Okay.
no, no.
Oh, I thought he was gonna capsize my one creature.
No.
And just
Nonetheless, you can just bump the keep, but yeah.
If you would have bounced the keep, he would have taken 5.
Wait, quick.
Oh
Wait,
yeah.
do you have the mana for? Oh, you don't have the mana for. Wait, no, you do. Pop the relic. Wait,
I
what's
could.
your chance?
I'm not gonna. I'm gonna let Appa draw cards. I think that he's true to his word. He just wants to draw some cards.
He
can
has
draw all the
recursive
cards he
counter
wants.
spells.
He has Mystic Sanctuary.
No, it's good. It's fine.
I have literally one hate card, and it's for artifacts and enchantments. I probably should have built this deck a little better. I was just got misty-eyed thinking about Theros Limited. Oh man, I wasn't a big fan of Ikoria. I say, not a fan of Mutate.
Ikoria was fine. The problem was the companion mechanic was very broken, and cycling was also very broken. But for the rest, it
Cycling
felt
was
kind
very
of
good
fine.
and limited. But yeah. Okay, here we go. One of my like 2 good payoffs. Or Dryad.
Ooh.
Okay.
Yeah, see that's the thing.
Oh yeah, I remember this thing. So nice deck. But I would really appreciate some Ristic studies here.
I should have done Ristic study. I apologize. I'll
Mr.
Ristic study more next time.
I think I could pay it.
Yeah, I don't think. Yeah, that's the thing though. I need like Remora. I mean, I could pay the cumulative upkeep on Remora. Okay, so I'm getting the buff trigger. Let's do it for Dreamstalker. Please yield to Nexus. I saw something getting tapped. Okay. I just been my imagination. Or Moto. Yeah, no, it was Moto.
I'm surprised Oppo hasn't played his commander again yet.
Yeah, that's a whole card you could draw. It would be a 7 mana card to draw. Or wait, no, it's bounced to his hand.
Oh.
Right. Bloom Hulk, look at all my value.
What about some of the other people's value? Like you could choose Golem.
Oh yeah, I could. All right, I'll play ball.
Oh,
What?
well, thank you. Thank you very much.
What? This is outrageous.
Look, I'm taking everything I can get.
Well, shit, when you have counters on your stuff, you can ask very nicely.
I have one card that puts counters on my stuff.
The thing is, like, I want to attack Appa, but because on one hand, I'm afraid of vengeance, but on the other hand, I think he might just do that anyway.
No. You know how I roll. I just okay. You're attacking me. That's cute.
I have to attack someone with this Dreamstalker. It only gets flying until end of turn, and the Oakheart Dryad buff until end of turn. Yeah, see, you just throw an illusion in front of it. Easy. No hard feelings? Question mark?
Let's see. I'll tell you later if I have hard feelings or not.
Let's see how. Yeah. Hard feelings to be decided. To be determined. Oh man, I'm probably gonna have to spend a while editing, like, audio at least. Yeah. Oh man. Back when Bruce was starting his podcast, he asked me what software I used. And I told him, oh yeah, I use Wondershare Filmora. Don't use it. It's fucking terrible. I paid $100 because it boasted about its like stock library for music, and like it was highly rated for just like ease of use. I outgrew it in like 2 days.
I use DaVinci Resolve. It's completely free and it like competes like head to head with the Adobe Premiere.
I actually have an old Adobe. So there's there's Treasure Cruise, drawn all the cards. But there's in my town there's like, they call it the swap shop. It's just like a place where people dump stuff they don't need anymore or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah. We have like one thrift store, which I'm really sad about. I really, really enjoy thrift stores.
Yeah, they're a lot of fun. I found my favorite pair of pants at one.
Yeah, no, like I found a really nice jacket there. Turned out it was a woman's jacket, but that's still fine. I found that out after like 6 months of wearing it, and I was like, eh.
Is the zipper on the other side?
All coming for me.
Yeah, I think that, I think the zipper. I think it was the zipper that tipped. Forget what I think it was the zipper, and I think something on the label inside the coat. Yeah, it was a nice leather jacket. I refuse to apologize.
There will be punches back, Appa. There'll be a few times coming back.
There will be blows
Yeah, I
for
know.
blows. What are
I don't know
gonna do,
if you
not
realize this,
exile
but I'm
the
super
graveyard?
losing here. I have nothing.
With
So
capsize.
what?
6 cards
Wait.
in hand.
Yeah, but I don't have a board. So
You can attack
and you
me
have
with
like
people
7,
that have been
7.
attacking you.
You don't need a board. I've died to enough fairies to know this.
Okay, what about listen, what if I start punching other directions a little?
That would be awesome.
Will you not poke me?
Yeah, for sure.
I'm just gonna say I put that counter on your Golem Foundry.
Yeah.
I forget where that counter came from.
Okay. I will not forget for a while. I will not soon forget.
Can I just point out that someone still has a perfect life total?
Oh
somebody
no,
has a
I
near perfect life
regained
total?
that life with my Nexus Warden. I had to work for this life. It was a hard knock life.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Well, it's lagging a bit for me, so sorry if I'm taking a lot of time to execute game actions.
Where is?
Well, I should have less than 10 lands left in my deck, so that's pretty exciting for me.
65 cards left. And there's only 10 lands left. Maybe this time I won't draw land. Even I haven't been drawing lands. I haven't been drawing what I need, but I haven't been drawing lands.
Okay. For some reason MTGO does not want to accept my mana. Okay, there we go.
There we
Fine.
go. Yeah, MTGO not accepting mana, like that's something that happens to me a lot back when I used to play Walls combo.
Yeah, it takes a second.
Yeah.
If they still had the whatchamacallit, the little boxes that put up, I would entirely. No, I'm actually too lazy to find this point in the video exactly and put a link to the Wall Combos playlist or the Wall Combo 5.0 playlist.
Oh, the Wall Combo deck is sweet. It's one of the few decks in the format where you can just like feel like you're really going off as an infinite.
Yeah, that's the thing. I love. Okay, there we go. Pilgrim's Eye was just coming to the stack again and again and again and again. I was like, how many Pilgrim's Eyes is that?
A lot.
How do you even generate that amount of glitches, right? Modo is just a thing of beauty.
Like, to be honest, like it's totally like Moto deserves being bitched about, but to be fair, I have not it's not even close to crashing as many times as Arena for me.
Hey,
what? It's just two.
What?
It's just two. Listen, it's a little touch. Don't worry about it. See, look, I'm spreading the love around. Everybody gets some.
Except for me. Never reach creature.
Everybody gets some.
Oh man. Yeah, no, Walls combo is. Yeah, I jumped right on that after the Caleb Gannon video. I don't usually do that. Like, I didn't do that for Ass. Good old Abzan Soul It's Abzan Soul Sisters.
Oh.
It literally, it was an acronym that came after the naming.
It's not good.
It's not good. Yeah.
It's a
Didn't
very
do that
nasty
for
deck.
that. I didn't do that for. Well, I did it for Flavor of the Week. I did the Cycle Storm, and I think that was the first 1/4 I ever got in Flavor of the Week. It's not good.
When I ended up working on Soul Sisters, I started making mono white Soul Sisters in Pauper, and then I'm like, oh yeah, I can do Selesnya, and then I realized, oh hey, wait, I can make Abzan Soul Sisters, and that was already a thing. So I ended up recreating something that somebody already made.
Yeah,
it's always sad when you get to search your deck and see all the fun cards in it.
Yeah.
and thin your deck and get closer to those cards.
Oh, let's count how many more lands. And of those,
How many fireballs? So you said you have like 5 fireballs. One of them you've milled. So there's 4 fireballs and 64 cards.
yep.
Please don't find
I'm
it
not
because I'm
super
going to be
afraid of
dead so fast.
fireballs.
Um,
To be honest, I'm more afraid of. Let's
have
see. There's
24
IV
mana,
Elemental. What
25 mana.
are there any other IV Elemental effects?
No.
no.
Oh, there is one. I think it's slime summoning.
Oh,
oh,
yeah, that's
yeah.
true.
It's IV
That's true.
Elemental, but in a sorcery.
Yeah, I remember that.
I think all of those are referred to colloquially as hydras.
Yeah.
I'm being poked.
Well, someone poked me.
Well,
Oh,
yeah,
the
that is
poker
fair.
has become the
I
poketh.
guess I'll lose a Thropter to it.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah. Goodbye, Thropter. You helped me make 1/3 of a golem and get me 1 land when I already have a couple in hand.
Mm. Oh man, I really want Dice Factory to work so bad.
I know. I think it needs one more charge payoff, or like a bigger payoff.
Well, that's the thing. Like, the issue is that what you're doing. Like, I've never. Like, I was saying, why am I not
Playing Tron.
like playing Tron when I was
Yeah.
literally playing Tron in the deck?
Yeah, exactly. I
Like,
cut out
why
like
am
mono
I dedicating more slots to
mana.
like?
Which Dice Factory?
Yeah.
The one in Modern?
Well,
It's
they printed
like
Charge
2
Node
of
and
yeah, Surge Node
Yeah.
and Everflowing Chalice, and yeah, that was like it's when it. I've moved away from my current build. I'm not gonna touch it for a while because I lost so many tickets. But my current build is very focused on like my initial build was okay, I'm gonna kind of almost official brand this, but without having to rely on the graveyard. So I'm gonna cast Olmog's Crushers, use Rush of Knowledge to get more Olmog's Crushers, cast those, and then like use Dramatic Reversal and enough like things to Airvex Torch for lethal. And when it worked, it was really cool. The problem was it almost never worked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
literally
so I need to attack
I had to
something, so I'm going to
substitute.
attack you, Diego. No, I'm going to attack Chill. He has less aggressive creatures. Just want to put an illusion into play.
Yeah.
Yes! Politics worked.
I really like Moonblade Shinobi. I'm glad that it's getting some. I like that there are now slots freed up in prior that were previously taken up in Mystic Sanctuary decks. I really like that. That's the problem with Mystic Sanctuary. Like when you're in blue, okay, so you run Mystic Sanctuary, you run Tragic Lessons, and you run Deprive.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that's just you automatically do that. It's like with Astrolabe. Are you more than one color? You run Astrolabe.
So my channel is like primarily just decks. I've brewed, and I've never brewed a blue deck because I feel like they all do the same thing. I feel like
It's very Xeroxy is the issue. Like just because they have access to cantrips. One of my biggest problems with Pauper, to be honest, is that outside of Stompy, aggro's really bad. Like
yeah.
red deck wins. That's the thing. Stompy is good because it's the best Burning Tree Emissary deck, and it has access to Savage Swipe and Vines of Vastwood that give it flexibility. It's like the only aggro deck that can actually maneuver around mid-range.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a Ghostly Flicker in hand, 2 Archaeomancers.
Yeah.
Point that out.
The biggest issue is that there is a relic, so I can't go like infinite value so far. But...
Yeah.
So if you guys want to end it, you can just crack the relic.
Listen, don't think about the relic as like, you know, some kind of obstacle to get around. Just think of the relic as a cute little toy.
A bauble.
Yeah, a bauble of sorts.
What's a delightful bauble?
It's a delightful.
Actually, yeah, that's the flavor text from Mishra's bauble. It's like, Arkham is a babbling fool. Phyrexian technology is a blessing. Why, look at this amazing little bauble. And it's quoted by some artificer or whatever. Then
what is a bauble?
It's like a trinket. It's a...
Yeah, that's what I thought. So why would Phyrexian technology have anything to do with it?
Oh,
they were just kind of twiddling their thumbs in between before New Phyrexia and after like whatever happened in the old story. So they had plenty of time to make baubles. It was all because Yawgmoth was dead by that point, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Magic story, like, it had flaws, like a lot of flaws, but really, oh man. I'm on to Magic Story. We're hitting all the topics. We got Tron, we got Mystic Sanctuary. I was a huge Magic Story. Like, I would show up every week, I'd read the thing. Especially, I just need to get back into reading in general. Bladed Onions.
Yes. Bladed Onions.
That would be really dangerous. Like, well, that's the thing is you can't really put blades in an onion because it's like it would kind of flake away.
No, that's fine.
Oh, I was imagining a blade made out of onions.
Blade made out of onions. Blade of onions.
Yeah. It's blade of onions.
Makes me like if you cry every time. But yeah, so that's flying in first strike.
Yes.
Right. I'm fine with
Make
that.
your own angel, you know.
Yeah.
Make your own angel.
I have it in my cube. It's amazing. It's an amazing card.
There's so many cool cards. There's so many cool cards in Pauper that just never see play. And I think part of it is just a fundamental reality of the format. Like, we're never going to get rid of the fact that this is a fast format. Like, you can't be casting. I think the best example of this is Mono Black. Like, you can't be. The reason that deck does not succeed, the only reason that it ever wins anything is because of Chittering Rats. You can occasionally just jank people out by chaining together rats. Because trading 1-for-1 in Pauper is a terrible plan.
Yeah, or using or like, let's say you start off the game and they're just like, you're automatically a little bit behind, you tripped up on your land drops, and they're like,
so you either sign in blood on your turn 2, or you give up on your turn 2, or so you sign in blood, give up on your turn 2 removal, which is one of the main draws. Like, oh, you can edict turn 2. Not like Slivers or Stompy or every other deck can play around that, but details. Yeah, the only upside that it got is that now it can protect the monarchy a little better with Bone Picker. And Bone Picker is the only actual threat in that deck. Like, Gary costs 5 mana in a counterspell format.
Yeah, it's pretty slow.
Yeah, it's
when a format is slow for cards like Gary or Jesse and Thief, for example, or Tandem Lookout, which are so strong cards, so good standard cards that they die to Doomblade, so they are trash, you know. So
yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, it's now it's dies to cast down, which Ramirez de Pietro dodges both. Just saying, and Ramirez de Pietro, the real threat. Okay, this isn't bad. That might be the first time that I've said this, but this isn't bad.
Okay,
Oh,
That's a cool card.
that's
Yeah.
not bad. It officially
Yeah,
does
so-
things for you.
it's like a bad rancor. Awesome.
Yeah, it's like Rancor, but if it was hanging off of its mom's couch.
Oh, you'll be great in your deck is if you could have white and use some of those prison cards. That
No. Oh god.
just flicker them back and
What I
forth.
wouldn't give for this to be banned. Like
God.
legitimately, like it's
Journey to Nowhere.
quite possibly the biggest weakness of this deck is that it can't be banned.
Yeah, have Journey to Nowhere with that, and then just like get all the good unconditional removal.
Yeah, you get you chain together unconditional removal while getting flyers. Like, yeah. But I got Lignify, I guess.
You got
Yeah.
Lignify. That's good enough.
It's close enough.
Yeah, like there's no reason to get greedy here.
Yeah. I would attack Chid, but I don't want to make enemies with the Fireball player.
That's the only thing keeping me alive right now.
is the potential of Fireball.
Yeah.
Somewhere in that deck there is a Fireball.
Don't worry, in 20 turns I'll dig my way out and away from that Fireball with this talisman.
Good old pristine talisman. That was another really funny. Somebody took a screenshot just of them with 2 Phyrexian Ragers in hand facing down 4 talisman.
Oh my god.
That's the thing is, like, you're playing terrible creatures. Legitimately, there's nothing Stompy wants to see more than mono black control on turn 3 playing a bear. Because then you just have a swipe target and they've tapped out. Some lists do run Snuff Out now for bone picker value.
Yeah.
But the issue is that then they're running Snuff Out in a deck that already taxes its life total a lot. Snuff Out's really good when you have good things to do with your mana. Mono Black has nothing good to do with its mana except replicate Snuff Out. Like,
it could
yeah.
Like thinking about it, it could I guess it wouldn't have to be mono black control. It would have to be something else to go with.
This would be a great time to crack the relic.
Nah. Listen, Appa wants to draw some cards. I'm gonna let Appa draw some cards.
I'm gonna.
I can also put an ending to your misery if you just crack it in a.
You're a fun guy, right?
No.
Did you see what he did?
You're a reasonable guy, right?
Oh, that maybe. Yeah, perhaps.
Okay, see, guys, he's a reasonable person. He wouldn't be drawing all these cards for nothing.
Let's see, High Tide.
Yeah.
High Tide.
But you got exiled. Yeah.
High Tide did get
exiled. I have other outs, but I have to find them. So.
High Tide also was there. Oh man, that's the one issue I have with the Pauper Commander is just that it does take so long that this is basically a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think next time 30 life would be good.
Yeah, so how do we achieve that though?
Just have them concede.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's yeah.
Like my video software said, okay, I'm done with my first clip. So now I want my second clip.
I'm doing my best to win as fast as possible, but it's difficult. So.
No, you're good.
They have Flicker and Drake. That's infinite mana.
Yep.
So now's a good time to crack the relic.
Yeah, this seems like a pretty good time to crack the relic.
Wait for him to cast the Ghostly Flicker first.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay.
Right. I think we just lose though. Yeah, because you have infinite mana What, you have infinite mana in capsize.
Nope, capsize in the graveyard.
Yeah,
Capsize is in the yard.
I can return it with the Salvation of Secrets, so I
Oh.
can bounce everything. Also, I have a Temporal Fissure in the deck, so it's like in the
Yeah.
bottom. So I have to find it, but
Yeah,
All
I
right,
think
so
that.
this is deterministic, right?
Yeah, this is yeah.
yeah, if you don't have any interaction, yes.
I got, but there's two people empty-handed.
Yeah.
Do we just want to see if he times out first?
No.
Yeah, I think we can scoop it up.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
God.
already. But yeah, so I guess
I'm going to concede just so I can
yeah,
draw
I'm
cards and
gonna
see how
concede
far
that.
my
Yeah.
fireballs were.
Yeah, so let's kind of do some wrap ups. What do people think would have done? Like what went wrong?
I drew the wrong half of my deck.
The
Yeah,
land
only
path,
lands,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
I fluttered and was too nice to Appa.
Yeah.
Then he became a jerk and won the game all in one turn.
Became a
Okay.
jerk. Do you see what he did to my poor plant?
I don't
My
care about your
1/1
poor
plant.
plant.
That 1/1 plant did nothing wrong.
It was a weak target to begin with. It deserved it.
Yeah, you're playing models. You know you have to mulligan until you have model in hand.
I should have mulliganed to Boggle
Yeah.
in my 100-card deck. Oh.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go ahead and just concede. You can have it, Appa. Have fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Appa went off. We did see the combo, the mono blue storm. Yeah. I think we might have let Appa draw too many cards.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was fun.
I don't even have the draw card.
Yeah, I don't either. I think that might just be a multiplayer thing.
Oh my
Well,
God.
no,
I think
Mason's drawing.
I was so far away from seeing action.
Where the heck are you seeing that button, Mason?
What button?
The draw card.
In my corner?
I just see the
Corner.
game has ended.
Yeah.
It should be near your hand, draw or reveal hand.
Yeah, no, usually that's where it is, but I just have the game has ended.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just have draw. Okay, hold on. Let me draw out my entire deck. I'll show you guys how it's done.
Cool. I think I'm going to go grab some lunch, but thank you so much, you guys, for playing.
Yeah, thanks everybody for dropping by. Let's see, you had giant skewer. I can represent. I'm glad for the giant skewer representation. Oh man.
Do we want to do this again next week? Because I don't think that we're that close to running out of commanders or ideas and whatnot.
Yeah. All right. Thanks everybody for watching. I will spend about a year editing this. I will either release this on a weekly basis or whenever I chisel the recording into stone. Yeah.
Do we all?
You're nice to your viewers. I'm just gonna throw like some intro stuff on mine and then let it ride.
I'm very tempted to do that, but like this was so long.
I know.
Yeah, so thanks everybody for watching, especially if you made it this far. Yeah, I should just make it 30 seconds of just Appa having it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here's the how about one of us does it uncut, normal, just with the intro, Chid. I can do the 30 seconds of Appa just having it. Diego, do you want to edit yours really well?
I can't say really well, but I will edit it to cut down on dead air time.
We don't really have that many though. That much.
We didn't have that much dead air time. Like things were happening.
Much, like maybe seconds.
Yeah.
Like
I can trim.
Chopping it up that much.
Don't underestimate my scissoring skills.
But I think.
I didn't realize what I was saying until after that, but you know what?
I will not underestimate your scissoring skills. I think 30 life would be a lot better.
Yeah, 30 life seems
Yeah.
like a lot better. What do you think, viewers? Leave a comment.
You're still
always look at
recording?
Other
Yeah, I'm
calls to
still
action
recording.
insert here.
I
Okay,
gotta,
call to
I gotta.
action.
Yeah, all right, and cut.
All right, see you guys later.
Good.